guys, gals, non-binary pals. Exciting video today. I always say that. Well, they're always exciting, okay? Before we get into it, I want to say, if you would love to join these lovely people on the side of the screen, I would love to have you. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Twitch at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on Twitch, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's completely free. You can leave on your own will. Don't listen to what anyone is saying on the chat, okay? So, what we are going to be talking about is my friend James, or you might know him better as Shredded Sports Science. He made a video, which I think is fantastic. If you've never seen his videos, one, I just want to say, they are intense, and he's very quick, so just keep your head on a swivel here. But the name of this video is Juiced Up Jokers Sell Fitness Programs. And let's see what he has to say. Alrighty?
A wobble in the moon and climate change could result in record flooding, a NASA study has predicted. Well, dear moon, can you stop having a wobble and pull yourself together? Thank you. Nothing beats an empty gym. What gym do you guys go to? I don't think that question was the pure intent of your post.
I love it, dude. I have that. I actually have those overalls. They're great. I love them.
However, I'm still going to answer. I go to the gym where people stand in the corner and spend a cringeworthy amount of time taking selfies to find the right one for Instagram when the gym is empty and they could be training, and then post it to Instagram with some kind of mundane question to try and pretend that this is in any way some type of credible health and fitness post.
My favorite thing when I see pictures like this is that you have to think, right? Like, they had to take that in public, right? So, like, there's a very good chance there are people that are looking at them and, like, thinking something to themselves, right? Which, I don't know, you should go to the gym, do whatever you want, no one's looking at you, but, like, when you're doing stuff like that, like, I think about it because I technically, as much as I hate the word, am a fitness influencer, and I would never, ever do anything like that. Like, I'll for a second be in the locker room when there's no one in there and take a photo, and then I'm like, all right, that's enough. I can't do it. Like, these people that are just like, they like do whole productions. It's one thing if you're in a private gym, but when you're going to 24-hour fitness or Crunch, like, I'm just like, y'all are savages. You just don't care what anyone thinks. And sometimes I wish I could be that savage, but I just can't.
The teacher at school said, in life, put your best foot forward. I don't think he meant literally. Instagram fitness, creating postural imbalances since smartphones and fame and stuff. Who wants to get shredded for the summer? That, to be clear, is what this video is. It's a play on words, you see?
Big reveal, I'm a pickle. What do you think about that? I turned myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick.
And so I made a new playlist of fitness influencers selling online programs, which in itself is fine. It's how some of them choose to sell them that is the issue. And
so exactly what he said right here, right? Is like, it's fine if you want to sell a fitness program. It's fine if you have knowledge, right? Especially if you're someone that's certified and you happen to have a following. Like, there is nothing inherently wrong with wanting to use that knowledge that you have and then use the following that you have, because why not? There's nothing wrong with wanting to use that to make money. But it's how people do it so often that it's so like cringy, but also scammy and just gross. So that's what we're going to be getting into in this video.
In this playlist, I'm going to look at the sales and marketing tactics that famous fitness influencers use to try and extract your cash for their courses, and people stacking jelly babies who are not transparent about what they do, but furthermore tell you when selling their programs they're going to show you everything that they do, all their supplements, nutrition and training, and not being transparent about it is about as bad as it gets. Case in point, Far Fitness. Get fit with me. Workout plans available on my website.
So this is such a strange photo. Okay, I'm sorry.
And so in this post, she sells her program stating you will see the supplements she takes. I think she left half a dozen out. The ultimate snack to achieve this back musculature. These are the supplements that she says she takes.
I'm going to show you guys what I use. Okay, so this is Ultimate Spring Stack Max with the fat burner, pre-workout, BCAAs. I chose this program.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, those supplements, and supplements in general, all right, ain't doing any of that, all right? I want to make it very clear. They're not doing any of that. Like, it's clear that this woman works very hard in the gym. at taking photos as well. Okay, I'm sorry. It's clear that she works very hard in the gym. She has a great physique. She's very muscular, of course, right? Absolutely. It's so, like, it just blows my mind. Like, to me, it's almost insulting, right? Like, that's what, when I see stuff like this, I'm like, how can you be a follower of theirs and not be, like, insulted by the fact that you really think that these followers are like, oh, so if I take that fat burner and use that protein and take those BCAAs, I'll look just like you. Like, bro, absolutely not. Like,
Protein this time.
So it's the protein, the BCAA, and the fat burners. Have my money now for your courses. Do you accept Bitcoin? Of which I don't have any. That was truly disappointing transparency. The secrets to my ultimate summer body. Definitely those supplements, Fafa. Okay, a bit of background on her fitness influence. She likes all the C's. Calves. Cakes. Can you guess my height? Can you kick your height, Cole Pilkington? No, just joking. The answer is this.
Calm down, Pedro. She doesn't care about your emojis.
And so here she is squatting whilst tagging Gymshark, of course. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to be all over this. Someone appears to be angling for that coveted sponsorship. I mean, she ticks a lot of the boxes. A couple of calorie challenge videos, and I reckon you're there. Okay, so she has millions of followers across multiple platforms, and she sells a variety of programs. Fine, she can do that.
my favorite thing on all of these, I'm not sure if anyone can see it, is that on the bottom of every single one, non-refundable, 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 non-refundable. It's like, yeah, I don't care if it doesn't work. You're not getting your money back, baby. Hey, just saying, it's right there. Oh.
But I take issue when the clear marketing when taking people's money is, and I quote, exactly what I do every single day. And this
Dude, that right there, what? I could never... Could you imagine selling something that is literally you just explaining what you do in a day? Selling that for money? Are you... Dude, what? Like, that is crazy. Just think about that. I'm going to sell you a product that all it is me telling you what I do in a day. That is brilliant, brilliant marketing. Brilliant. I'm going to make money by just sharing with you my day-in-the-day life. Holy smokes.
Misleading marketing is everywhere on her page. Here is another post, and here is a video.
Guys, I came here to tell you guys that my daily routine is not available on my website. Everything that I work out during the week, everything that I eat, every supplement I take.
The thing that's funny, perfect screenshot. The thing that's funny is like anyone that knows anything about fitness for the most part knows how personal it is, right? So what I do, this is why whenever I do a full day of eating video, whenever I do anything like that, I'm always like, this is what I do and what works for me. What I do will most likely not work for you. Again, I'm going to say that again. What I do will most likely not work for you. Not because what I do is like so crazy. It's because it's what works for me. And so you should find what works for you and not try and follow what works for me. That's silly. Like it would be like, imagine being like, okay, I'm going to buy the program of a professional triathlete and do exactly what they do. Bro, no. Like, no one would do that because it's like, I absolutely don't have 5 hours to train every single day and spend, like, no one would think to do that. But for some reason, like, this seems like a good idea. I don't know about that.
Count on me, okay? Link in bio. Peace.
And then for the most expensive $50 course, it says professional diet options for each body type. I've seen that flawed principle somewhere before, but at least she doesn't have the pointless generic quiz that you have to go through before you get to her program. Fafa is efficient. Here's the tiny amount of info you get. You click on it and then pay for the course, obviously. I mean, nowhere near enough information for people to make informed decisions about these cookie cutter programs, but maybe it's better than pages and pages of gunk. Which one is the lesser evil? The last time we saw Fafa, she was in Chicago building her incredible Brazilian body. Today, Fafa is in Miami to soak up the sun, check out the hottest gyms, and work on her summer shred program. Not too hard, I think, if that's the information. Does the program involve the upright row, done with the elbows literally at the top of the head as the end range of motion, and also adding an isometric hold, snap, crackle and pop. The cheek of that exercise instruction. But I did learn something from her page. This is how fitness influencers get the right angles for their posts. I can just imagine gyms around the world having phones stuck to the walls and the mirrors. It's like a Bruce Lee boss fight trying to navigate your way around the Hall of Mirrors. Talking of which, Brad Dinkleberry.
So this is like one thing that I'm always like, I do feel kind of bad for how much like influencer culture and all of that has like made gyms become like this, like they're almost like clubs now for people. It's almost like, it's not even like, for a lot of people, it's not even a place to work out. It's like you're just there to like get content. I don't know. Okay, that's besides the point, but.
And so I touched on this in the last video. And so Bradbury is another misleading fitness celebrity. And
so for those of you that don't know who Brad Castleberry is, he's been in the fitness news many times in the past, but he was like called out for using fake weights, and it's basically become like proven that it was true. Like he was using fake weights, and he's just kind of like ran with it and been like, whatever, I don't care. And he just continues to make stuff. That's like a very condensed version. But if you don't know who he is, that's kind of like, that's his claim to infamy, I guess.
I haven't bought his program. I'm not going to. But it seems to be more personalized than these other people I've mentioned. If what he's saying in his sales pitch comes to fruition when you buy it, sorry, apply for it. You don't purchase it, you see. You apply to him to see if you qualify for him to take your money. And if you watch his channel regularly, you'll know that those are also marketing tactics used by the millionaire gurus. And Devin Physique also uses that tactic where he has some kind of filtering process where people will apply and he will accept the lucky ones.
And I love that stuff. Like, do you really think these people are not accepting something? Like, oh, no, we can't work together. Sorry, you didn't answer the questions correctly. Come back to me when you're ready. Like, no. Apply means give me your money. Come on, let's be real.
Be clear, Bradbury, you are now in company with this guy. And you know it's a psychological trick when the word is used repeatedly in big red boxes all over the page because red is the color of alarm. So that's why, for example, Facebook use red as their notification color because then people feel compelled to see what it's about and click on it. And again, although I haven't purchased his program, the marketing, which is the focus of this playlist, is the classic fitness misinfluencer online sales program. And again, he shows a slideshow of his background and achievements, and nowhere does he mention his pharmaceutical use. I'm not sure listing yourself as a Bang Energy athlete is something to be proud of.
Also, proud sponsorship with Ford. That's so strange.
And so the landing page of his program is Brad dressed as a straight-to-DVD superhero. I mean, to be fair, yes, he is accurate because they're all on gear. Not how he meant it. It's like me in maths class at school. I got the right answer by accident. Okay, and then you give your email address to get the free ebook, and so they can send you loads of those annoying emails that you mark as junk, except the magic hair pill ones. Those have worked out pretty well. Weekly calls with Brad and his team. So who are his team?
I can almost guarantee that's not happening as well. Weekly calls, almost guarantee that's not happening.
Marketing at this point suggests that you're going to be working one-on-one with Brad, and then he drops the fact that he's got a team. And so if he has got a team, fine, you can do that, but you have to list who they are and what their backgrounds are. But to be
So that's actually a great point, and that's like, I would suggest it would be better, in my opinion, if you actually do have a team of people who know what they're talking about and what they're doing. And think about it, right? If this team is so good and you're very proud of who you've selected, wouldn't you be excited to showcase who is on that team so you could be like, this person has all these degrees and has all this information and they'll be able to help you, right? So either this team is just random people that barely know anything, or there actually is no team, which would be terrible, but has happened many times with influence in the past. Think about Brittany Dawn, right? There was no one to quote unquote help, and then you get bogged down. You're not actually giving good plans. It's just, as people say, cookie cutter. So it's like, okay, you bought the thing. Let me send you the PDF that I've sent to everybody else. That's usually what ends up happening. So honestly, it would be better if there actually was a team, but hopefully the team actually knows what they're talking about.
Fair, everyone does want to be Homelander, so let's go for it. Just to the best bit, the video.
What's up, guys? Brad Castleberry here, and I have a question for you. Are you ready to get fitter than ever without having to give up the foods you love? I mean, who doesn't like that, right?
Nothing screams health and fitness than a dude on the naughty sauce pounding 6 hamburgers. Where do I apply? As if that is the image you chose to start the sales video for your online course. Don't give up the food you love. I don't necessarily disagree with that, the fact that you can never eat foods that you enjoy. But to be clear, when you're showing that image and you're talking about you can eat foods you enjoy, let's just say for most people, that won't be applicable in that context because they're not putting trend bolognese on their spaghetti.
So if you guys aren't like super aware with all the, he's using a lot of references. I know why, because he's avoiding demonetization. But he's basically saying these people are on gear, right? So if you are on gear, a lot of times that means that you can eat more calories and eat quote unquote unhealthy for a lot more of unhealthy food and still be really lean and still be really shredded and still be really strong, right? But for someone that isn't on all of those pharmaceuticals, those vitamins, you can't do that. So that's the problem that James has here. Okay, for those of you guys that maybe aren't catching all of the references.
You factored that caveat into your made-up formula. By the way, I just love the fact that he chose the single worst Schwarzenegger movie as his background. You could have had anything, Predator, Terminator, something.
I'm going to help you learn how to avoid starting a diet that always ends in failure.
Okay, so the classic intro they all use, the other programs will fail, mine will work. Since they're all saying that, who's right?
I'm also going to show you how to transform your body, the exact blueprint I use.
And then the exact blueprint he uses minus a few compounds.
And the thing that's really important, and that I just like hope anyone that sees anything like this when someone is trying to sell you a program is that, and this might sound like negative, but like all the information you need is free online, okay? All the information you need is free online. You do not need to pay anything to learn how to get fit and how to lose weight and how to be healthy. I promise you, you never, ever, ever, ever have to spend a dime. You really, really don't. If there's someone that you really like that you want to support, that's great. I'm not saying don't ever support someone that you feel like has given you a lot of help, but you never need to pay anyone to actually get fit. If you want to hire a coach because you feel like it would help you be accountable, again, that's totally fine, but you never need to figure out a secret. Just think about it. Do you really think this person has the secret that no one else out of the billions of people on the planet have been able to figure out? I promise you the answer is no, they don't. They have a way to make money. Do they have the secret? No.
If you're anything like me and sick of all these new fad diets and programs on the market that promise unrealistic life changes.
And I know I say this a lot, but the irony of saying that when you have this image on the screen.
You're tired of quick fixes and people blowing smoke up your ass. You're set goals in the past, but never seem to follow through.
That was an unfortunate sentence. All right, so lifestyle projection, beach, juiced mates flexing.
Ladies.
What you'll begin to understand over the next few minutes is how you can use the same method that celebrities and top athletes use to get and stay shredded on demand.
Bro, oh my gosh. I don't know what it is, but when people say that celebrities use, I'm like, I don't know. That always just like, who cares? For me, I'm just like, why does that matter? Like, literally, who cares?
And so I know what you're thinking, but it's not that stuff. It's a formula.
And get your degree in training and nutrition once and for all.
Where have I heard that before?
And to sweeten the deal, for those who stick around until the end, I'm also giving away a few slots to hop on a free breakthrough session call valued over $300.
So the free...
Dude, that is so funny. Okay? So he is literally saying that for 30 minutes of my time, that is a value of $300. 30 minutes of a call is worth $300. If that's the case, then in these streams and videos, I should be charging way more because your boy's here for hours. Where's my money? Where is it? What's going on here? The value is astronomical.
Breakthrough session with made-up value that you are saving. Why don't we just make it $3 million? Because why not at this point? Okay, and to the big reveal. What all of this has been leading up to.
The power of the action hero method that you've been waiting for. F plus S plus C equals HS.
Force plus speed. No, I'm out. Over to you, Brad.
Flexibility, simplicity, customization.
Off. Off.
I knew by looking at this.
I'm sorry. We're just making stuff up now. We are. That's it. We're making stuff up. What is that? Oh man. Oh, okay. I was gonna try and make a joke, but I'm not gonna do it.
Like, what the heck does this have to do with me getting the body of my dreams?
Nothing! Nothing! It doesn't! It doesn't have anything to do with it at all!
I'm looking at it like the nerve you have to just create a made-up formula which has no scientific basis at all.
But in all seriousness, this is the exact formula that I've been using for myself and my clients.
Plus teammate.
We'll talk for about 30 minutes and we'll map out the exact action plan for you to follow so that you can hit your health and body goals this year.
I struggled to sit through the first 5 minutes of that waffle. 30 minutes sounds like the movie Hostel to me. Okay, so you get the idea of his unique formula which underpins his whole program, which means nothing. And he might let you pay him to apply his formula.
If you want me to personally work with you to get you to your body goals, and if we both think it's a good fit, I might invite you to become one of my new clients I take on.
If you're lucky.
And my schedule can only handle 18 breakthrough sessions over the next 5 days.
But it's a pre-recorded video, so how can that be true of your next 5 days indefinitely? I just love you all. I love all of you fitness celebs, and there's just lack of thinking that you put into the sentences that come out of your mouth. And so I thank you for watching. This playlist is about...
Bro, I swear, it's like, it is mind-numbingly stupid. Like, stuff like this is... I swear, I get dumber every time I watch a video like this. Like, my brain is melting right now. It is melting.
Making people aware of the tactics, the sales and the marketing that these fitness celebrities use in order for people to buy their courses. Of course, online courses themselves are not wrong, but please understand the psychological and marketing tricks that are being thrown at you when it comes to you making informed decisions about purchasing products and services.
What you'll begin to understand over the next few minutes is how you can use the same method that celebrities and top athletes use to get and stay.
All right, well, that's the video. And again, at the end of the day, what I want to make very clear is, like, there is nothing wrong with, again, hiring a coach. Like, I have a coach right now for triathlon training, right? Like, there are certain times where it makes sense. But when it's someone, again, just be very careful. When it's someone that has millions or hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of followers, think to yourself, is it possible that they have enough time to work with the amount of people that are actually applying to this person, right? The answer is absolutely not, especially as a custom plan. They might have enough time to send you a PDF that they send to every single other person, but they do not. There is just absolutely no way they have enough time to work with everyone that would want to work with them. It is not possible. It is not possible. So that's all I'm trying to say. Just be careful. You never need to hire someone, especially when it comes to losing weight, just getting fit in general. You can figure all of that stuff out online on your own without hiring anyone, I promise, and it will be completely free. All right? That's all I need to say.